What is going on, guys? Welcome back to another video, and it has been some time since I've seen you guys. A couple months I've not made a video. I've been slacking, I know, but I've been kind of working on some house stuff, being a homeowner, just, you know, the fun things. But we have a Genesis here and it needs some modifications, so we got some new parts for her. That's enough stalling for today's video. As you guys can already tell by the title and by the name on this box, ISR, we're putting a new exhaust on. So here we have is the ISR Performance RC Catback Exhaust, but not only that, we also are running the ISR Test Pipe, which deletes the second catalytic converter, and then from there we are missing the downpipe and then the O2 housing, which deletes that first cat off the turbo, which these will probably come in the near future, but I kind of want to see how loud this is. Currently on the Genesis, we are running the C&T Catback Exhaust, and that's it. No other pipes, no nothing, and it has resonators and mufflers. So it's a little quieter. When I first bought this car 3 or 4 years ago, it came with this exhaust already on it, and I just left it because at the time the car was never modified. I drove it as a daily. Well, for the last 2 years, I don't know why I haven't done it sooner, but it's time for a new one. I need something louder. I will give you guys a before sound check, but I am gonna note, 2 years ago while we were building this car, we actually went to delete the second cat, which is the test pipe part. And I believe either we stripped a bolt or snapped it or something about it would not come off, which created an exhaust leak. We ran out of time, forgot. And so this car's had an exhaust leak the last 2 years, and I have no idea why I've never fixed it. I don't know, I've just left it. It sounds like absolute garbage. Before we get too far ahead in this video, I know some of you guys don't even know, but I have an FRS that's a pan and wide body, which is right here. I'm in the middle of rebuilding it. So if you guys want to see this build, subscribe. But I did something new, even though the car literally doesn't drive. I bought this and I'm actually hyped on it. I got rid of the old radio that was in the car. I saw too good of a deal and I just couldn't pass it up, so I got this for a steal and just traded in my stock radio and some cash. But as much as this car does not drive right now or look the prettiest, I am hyped. It's the iDoing head unit. I was gonna make a video on it, but let's be honest, so many people have done videos on this thing, and this thing is just becoming a stockpile for parts. Let's get back to the car though that you guys clicked on this video for. Let's just get you guys that sound check before we start installing this new exhaust. Let's finally get to throwing this new exhaust on. I'm hyped. I cannot wait for this car to actually have a good sound to it. But as you guys can kind of see, right there is where the bolt snapped. The top one's the one that snapped. I'm sure a lot of these are going to be like a pain in the ass to get out. But basically we're going to be going from right here, that's the test pipe, and then all the way back is going to be the new exhaust. So we're breaking out the big boy. I started to get the bottom one, and I don't know how well you can really see under here, but it snapped out, but the top one is so rusted, it just isn't doing anything. So I'm just gonna cut it off and then disconnect the hangers and just take it out in one piece. After a lot of persuasion, it is finally out. We're bringing the master mechanic in to finish the job on this one. Come here, Theo. You got the job? You got it? All right, you're gonna finish it off, buddy. I can literally feel it's about to fall on me. Okay, so while I was under there, I found out I was scraping on this a little worse than I think I thought. Dude, this thing is destroyed. Like the little pieces are starting to come out of the resonator. But it is flat. And dude, I've even been hitting the mufflers that are in the back. Look, this one's almost scraped through. This one's all dented. Other than that though, this exhaust is kind of quality. I don't even think they make this anymore. It's discontinued, so they don't even make this exhaust anymore. So I kind of feel bad that I messed it up. But I mean, I guess it could always get fixed. You could weld, seal it up. Even this is starting to separate. I guess there was more exhaust leaks than I thought. But I also found out it had a CNT like high flow cat, because it still has the Cadillac converter stuff inside, but it's just a smaller one than over the stock one. So it was resonating quite a bit, but this compared to the new exhaust is going to be way louder. I'm gonna swap all these hangers over to the new exhaust, and then from there, I need to put all the gaskets actually in. I just kind of I just kind of mocked it up for the thumbnail picture. Got a hot 2 on this thing. There it goes. No lube required on this. Just a little hot 2.
You're stupid.
I don't know which way these pipes go, so I'm gonna have to like slowly assemble this, because I don't know whether it gets flipped another way or like whichever way, you know. So I think for shits and giggles, I kind of want to start the car with nothing on it and just see like the sound difference. Carrying the whole exhaust. Not my new tips. It's a new day. I pretty much am done. Last night it started getting kind of late and I had to work in the morning. Realistically, all I have to do now is pretty much just button everything up, get all the pipes all lined up and bolted together. They're just kind of all hand tight right now. And then after that, we're ready to drop this thing down and get a little audio check. Check for leaks, which there shouldn't be any. Okay guys, I think we're ready finally for the first startup with this new exhaust. Couple little baby revs. Once again, it is late out. We had to go do some running around. We got a wedding we're going to this weekend, and I was trying to get this done before, and I've been fighting this exhaust leak. I tried different gaskets, sanding it down. Nothing's working. It's leaking from the same spot, so I think it's just so corroded. I need to buy a new downpipe, but I'm not gonna leave this car on jack stands until then. So I'm gonna actually take this thing. I'm gonna go get Kayla. That way she can get some drive-by clips of us ripping on this and see how it sounds, even though it has a slight exhaust leak where the downpipe meets up with the test pipe. Sounds a lot more like aggressive. like a backfire kind of thing?
Yeah, it's only done it when you pass the
It's
house
only
going
second.
that way.
It's only done it when I do second gear and like shifted like 4,000 RPMs. It just kind of sounds like a backfire. I couldn't get it to do it when I was doing it in third gear.
So what are your initial thoughts?
So it's like 10 times better than my old exhaust, obviously, because there's nothing restricting it. I don't know what it sounds like from the outside yet. What do you think? Sound better than the old one? Sounds more like a, I don't know what you'd say, more aggressive.
Yeah.
It's pretty solid. I'm hyped with it. There's not too many, I feel like, exhausts for these cars anymore. I feel like it's like the same 3 that they sell. So we officially say goodbye, rest in peace, to the old exhaust, and I'm happy with this new one. But in other news, I think we are finally going to be redoing this garage. This is ugly, and I've been meaning to redo it for a long time, but obviously there's other priorities. This isn't really a main one because it does work for what I use it for. But I'll be documenting the process of this whole remodel, hopefully in a couple months. I want to do it before it starts getting cold in wintertime. Thank you guys for watching. If you guys are interested in any of these parts that I just installed on the car, I'm going to have everything listed down in the description. Quick, easy, click the link, cop one for yourself. This is not sponsored at all. But I'm kind of like super excited with this new sounding. It doesn't sound like crap. We still got a slight exhaust leak, but I'm gonna get that fixed. I'm gonna get what I need ordered. As always, I'll see you guys in the next video. If you guys are new, subscribe, stay Stancy.